It's the Techstination Week podcast. I'm Fred Fishkin. Welcome to the compilation of this week's Techstination Reports and more. Google is adding new features to Maps designed to help commuters. The updated app provides more info about commuting delays for drivers and for riders of mass transit, and those notifications can be sent ahead of time so you can budget extra time if needed. Google's Genevieve Park says beyond that,
we're actually giving you the ability to control your Spotify, Apple Music, or Google Play Music songs or podcasts right from Google Maps. So you don't need to fumble between different apps anymore while you're driving. You can just switch songs or browse from them right from Google Maps. And that's so you can help keep your focus where it needs to be on the road.
You'll need to update the Google Maps app on iOS or Android to be able to use the new features. Like many others, I find Google Maps valuable just about every day. At this year's Interbike trade show, e-bikes were everywhere. With the most common e-bikes, an electric motor gives you a boost while you pedal. So does that mean they aren't so good for you? At the University of Tennessee, Professor Chris Cherry has been looking at that issue and more.
You don't get your heart rate really high, and I think that's one of the allures of e-bikes, especially for commuting, is you don't want to be all really sweaty and really messed up. So you don't get that peak vigorous physical activity as often as you would with a bicycle, yet you still get this moderate level that doctors recommend.
Another reason e-bikes can be healthy, they're simply fun to ride, and that means owners tend to get out and use them more often. To be sure, they're more expensive than traditional bikes, but shop around and you can find many models becoming more affordable. Corel is making it easy to create professional-looking videos from whatever you're shooting with, cameras or mobile devices. The new Pinnacle Studio 22 Ultimate video editing software has a wide range of features, including color grading that lets you change the lighting and mood of your clips. Need to edit out that footage at the beginning or the end when you had the camera or phone pointed at your feet? No problem. There's also what Corel calls tiny planet effects to let you have fun with 360-degree video. And you can save your content in HD or even 4K. You can find the standard version, Pinnacle Studio 22, for under $60. There's more info at pinnaclesys.com. Police in Los Angeles and many other communities have used patrol bicycles for years, but the addition of e-bikes is proving to be a bigger help than almost anyone anticipated in LA. The trials began this past spring, and at this year's Interbike trade show, LAPD Sergeant Sam Gong said there have been many benefits.
The benefits of the e-bike program is that the officers are less fatigued at the end of the shift. The officers are less fatigued when they get to a radio call. We're patrolling a greater patrol area. There's more community engagement with the e-bikes. More community members are coming up to our officers and asking, what are these things? What are you guys riding? How come you guys are riding so fast now?
The LAPD has worked with Bosch and Bulls bikes for the testing, and it sounds like there's much more to come. With the fall movie season in full swing, we have a quick look at a couple of services that can save you some money. While MoviePass was a pioneer here, the company, it seems, promised subscribers much more than they could deliver. It may be hanging on, but not by much. I've tried Cinemia with mixed success. The interface and method of buying tickets on your phone, I've found, works most of the time, but not all of the time. That's a problem. I'm hoping they can come up with a smoother interface to make life easier. Pricing starts at $10 a month for one movie day a month for two. If the AMC theater chain is your most frequent destination, their Stubbs A-List membership can get you into 3 movies per week without restrictions for $20 a month. For couples, that's a still very reasonable $40 a month. Those are our reports for this week. You can find a full archive at Techstination.com, along with an archive of our full interviews. Thanks for listening. Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.